Yo, what's happening, man? Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all. Y'all appreciate me? Welcome back. Hey, listen, man. Anybody else besides myself is involved with a 3-letter Greek organization, or maybe more than 3 letters. I don't know exactly how everybody rock. Ooh, but we got another Greeks gone wild. Goddamn. Hey, what's up? My name Matt.
MacTheDJ.Com. Stupid.
Hey, next time y'all gonna see me, I'm gonna have like intro music right now. Nigga, I'm probably gonna take that same Trick Daddy song and put it in the background. Like boom boom. Boom boom. Hey man, but thank you for rocking with me. All 10 of y'all who watch my videos all the time. Salute. Salute. Topic of the day, we got another Greeks gone wild. Hey, it gets treacherous in them burning sands, you feel me? But on black Twitter today, there's a young lady who crossed a particular organization at the Alpha chapter, which is Howard University. It may be their spring 24, so that is probably like a month ago or something like that. And she has already decided that she wants to denounce her letters and separate herself from that organization. So if you're new to this Greek terminology, the term denounce is when you formally separate yourself from the organization. You say, I am no longer this thing. It's like being jumped out. If you're from the hood, like if you're in the gang, you get jumped out, same thing. Same thing. Normally, it always has something to do with religion. Like, oh, I found God. I can't worship a false idol. Oh my God, I don't want to do this no more. Normally. But sometimes it's for a different reason. So I don't know. Let's get into the young lady. There's somebody on TikTok, they had great information. They're well more versed and they speak better than I do. So let's see what she had to say. So I believe it's the young lady in the front. I'm not sure. I believe it's the young lady in the front.
I remember seeing this and having mixed feelings. First, I was so happy and proud. Wow. Look at those sorors. We got new sorors at Howard.
It's a great feeling.
Chapter, the Mecca, in their white suits looking crisp and clean. Y'all better go ahead.
Suits is clean.
And I thought, I know a few ladies personally that didn't make line, that were legacies, that really, really wanted it.
Yeah, so if you're not sure what she's talking about, firstly, they had very nice suits. Salute to the white suits. And then she said that a lot of people didn't make lines. So normally, like when the lines come, it's like spring, fall, during semester, and all these people sign up, but they only pick a handful of people. Everybody kind of has their different way of selecting who or whatever the case may be. And from my understanding, pledging at HBCUs is supposed to be, I guess, a little harder, or being selected at HBCU is a little harder than predominantly white university. And then when it becomes the Alpha chapter, like the Howards, the other colleges where other people was found that it's supposed to be like this huge deal because they have so much history, I guess. So what she's saying is, hey, you got this opportunity and then you denounced when there was all these other girls who also wanted this opportunity. Let's continue.
And they were so disappointed. So it was bittersweet, So I'm thinking about those ladies today that really wanted it but didn't make line. Imagine having to wake up to this. This is an open letter denouncing the sorority by one of the young ladies who just crossed not even a month ago.
So it was about a month ago. Hey, I'm smart. I'm smart.
Y'all, when I tell you in the 31 years that I've...
Wait. So that is the young lady. Very pretty young lady. I see why you would want her a part of your organization. All right, let's continue.
In a Delta, I have never seen anything like this. The denunciation trend is nonsense anyway, but this young lady who just crossed decided she was going to write an open letter to nationals and then broadcast it to everyone, because God and Jesus and her values.
There's always God and Jesus and their values. Well, I don't even know if it be the value part, but it's always going to be religion. 9 times out of 10.
Here's the second part of the letter where she talks about openly the ceremony, the pinning, the crossing, the meaning of Minerva and how she's against all of that. I can't. I absolutely cannot. I'm gonna need.
Hey, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm stopping this too much. Did y'all know that everything that a lot of these Greek organizations call secret is like not really a secret? It's just nobody don't talk about it no more. At some point in time, most of this stuff was public information and public knowledge. It's just that back in the day, Greece wasn't popular. Nobody cared. Like, you know, if you try hard enough and look at enough old artifacts and pictures and woo, everything that people call a secret ain't a secret. They get it from other places type shit. A lot of it is inspired by the Bible type shit. So it's like, it's not really secret. Let's continue.
Big Delta to do something about this. Maybe start screening these ladies. Maybe we need psych evals for some people. This is.
Hey, I agree. hey, people be pledging some crazy folks out there. How do you know they even emotionally and mentally stable? I agree.
Absolutely ridiculous. Pay up to $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 just to turn around and denounce. It feels.
So the young lady said the lady paid 15, 16. She don't know. She's just taking a ballpark figure, right? So this is what I don't have no dog in this fight for either case, for either side, right? But if somebody was to spend $2,000 to join a sorority and then a month later decide to denounce, I would think that we might need to look into why she denounced. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of money to drop just to give it up a month later. All I'm saying is we might need to investigate what exactly happened there because that is not normal, right? That's just me. I don't know.
Orchestrated to me. Oh, but wait. I'm hearing the streets is talking. She's not the only one. You may hear and see more denunciations coming up from those women who just crossed Alpha Chapter at Howard. She's not the last one. There may be more. Which begs the question, do they have an agenda?
I'm sorry I paused that. She said there's multiple people multiple young ladies possibly that paid their $2,000 that are going to possibly denounce their letters from one chapter. And she is saying that, do they have an agenda? I think we should be looking at the chapter. That's all I'm saying. Hey, what the old people say? Where there's smoke, where there's fire. What the old people say? If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. I'm just saying, I don't know anything. I wasn't there.
These ladies just make in line just to turn around and then, go viral by denouncing, getting some clout. What's your point? Because I know women in my 31 years who are no longer active or who want nothing to do with the sorority that just quietly go on about their business. Because you were initiated quietly, you pledge quietly, you can denounce quietly. We don't care.
That's one thing I never understood about denouncing. Like, who are you talking to? Who cares? Hey, listen, I promise you, if you just don't come to another chapter meeting, ain't nobody finna come looking for you, G. Ain't nobody coming looking for you now. Because we talking about this current situation. That is for a grown person. If you pledge in college, you graduate, you about 30, nobody is finna come call your phone, send you an email. You could peacefully denounce. But in this particular case, these kids are still in school. You know what I mean? I don't know how old the young lady is. She looked like she in her early 20s. She gotta be like 20 years old. Probably like 19, 18. They still in school. If she got into it and decided she didn't want to be a part of it, she probably would have to formally announce that she's no longer a part of it. Just like she formally announced that she was a part of it. Because people will still see her and expect her to be a part of that organization. So I guess in this particular case, it kind of would make some sense. But hey, the rest of y'all, it don't make no sense. Just start coming to chat to me. Nobody cares.
We don't care. We don't want to know. We don't want to hear about it. This is from one of her big sisters, her mentors, who in the 2 years she knew her, this little girl said nothing about God, Jesus, the Holy Ghost, spirituality, nothing.
Hold on. All right. She ain't saying nothing about nothing. First of all, if this Delta on the Alpha chapter, woo, I know it had to be at least 50 girls online. Y'all don't know them girls. You are not going to convince me that y'all know 50 to 100 people that y'all be crossing like that. Listen, I'm not on anybody's side. I don't have a side. I'm just using my third eye. All right, let's keep going.
Girls ain't even in the red zone yet. They don't even have membership cards printed yet.
I got a membership card.
Moratorium just shut everything down because this is absolute lunacy and it's ridiculous. Delta, what y'all gonna do?
Hey, she say big Delta. She said big Delta. What you gonna do, big Delta? Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I initially planned to look at the letter and show y'all the letter and whatever, but it do say a lot of stuff on it that's like kind of like I don't think everybody should know it. But once again, a lot of that Greek stuff is not a secret. It comes from somewhere. It's based on something. It's old. Like the things I guess Greeks were doing secrecy today. At some point in time, it was done in public. Y'all do realize that, like I guess pledging or whatever y'all call it today, is like a new phenomenon to do it behind closed doors. This used to be in front of everybody, in front of the whole school. And when I say used to, I mean I'm like 81 type shit. Like not too long. It depends on who you ask. Not too long ago. So let me vet my case out. Let me see. Because I really don't think there's no winner. Say everybody ain't no winner. So from the young lady, right? If I'm coming from the young lady's standpoint, you gotta stand on what you said you wanted to do. I understand you may not have had all the information. You may not have woo, but you heard people denounce their letters before. You at least watch School Days. You know something about Greek life, and you know sometimes people join them and they're not exactly happy. You know sometimes some little extra might be going on. You're not that oblivious to the fact. And if you are, why would you pledge it in the first place? If you're so oblivious to the fact as to what goes on, why would you pledge all of your heart and your love to the organization? So you got to kind of take some accountability too. If you made the decision, you paid the money, you went through the process, then you got to stand on what you said you was going to stand on. But at the same time, you are a young woman. You definitely reserve the right to change your mind and go through things that like young kids do. But from your Uncle Mac's standpoint, I would just like to see, you know what I'm saying? You give it a moment or whatever. But I don't know because I'm not there. So I don't know. Your Uncle Mac don't know. I ain't there. So I'm sure you had your reasons, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like we should have vetted these reasons before we decided that this is what we was going to do. Like, okay, if this happens doing this, how you going to feel about it? Then let's not do it if that's how you going to feel. We need to try to eliminate we need to eliminate this denouncing shit and the losing of the $2,000 because Delta got their $2,000. That is sitting in Delta Sigma Theta's financial records right now, is gaining interest right now. Somebody's annual bonus is going to be tomorrow. So they got their money. So, yeah, that's the only thing I wish we just could have been more preventative of the situation. Now, looking at the part of the Greeks, I'm going to be honest. I feel like y'all should be, should I say y'all or we? I feel like y'all should be way more open with your expectations out of these people or these young people when you tell them about, or when you build that connection of interest type shit and y'all finna woo, I think y'all should be way more open about this shit. And when I mean open, listen, I'm old. I don't know what people do. I don't know if people pledge, nothing like that. But even the simple fact of taking a oath, right? That shit is kind of scary. How many I'm not a police officer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a whatever the hell. You know, it's not like I've taken many oaths in my life. So like, if somebody was to sit you down today and like, I'm not gonna read the young lady what she said. Let's say they be like, I don't know, shit, I don't know what you do. Take a knee kneel at the desk and woo woo. Do you pledge all of your heart and your love forever and ever and ever and ever? I don't feel like they tell people that they're gonna have to do that at some point in time. Like, I feel like if you're gonna be at the interview, you be like, you just need to be like, hey, one day we're gonna meet up late at night and you're gonna have to owe and pledge to this. If anybody don't agree with that, leave. Type shit. I don't know. That's type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I totally, and this is going from the fact, I believe what the young lady said. We did, like, if you want to do, you got to vet these people. Listen, numbers ain't, hey, we don't need all them numbers. we need everybody who really fully agree with this. So we don't have denunciations. We don't have people that join the organization and then don't put in work for the organization, or people that join the organization and don't be financial for years and we never hear from them again. You want people that want to be there. Type shit. And if you don't want to be here, then we don't have to do business with each other. Straight up. That's my thing. I really you know, but I do believe that the young lady being in college at this particular moment is the reason for denouncing letters, because you gotta say something. Type shit, you know? And I also believe that, you know, maybe the attention of the probate show and saying you're a Delta was a pretty big thing. So, you know, like, young people, they love attention type shit. And at this point, you know, you pledge Delta, you gonna go viral. You pledge Delta at Howard Ever probate show, you finna go viral type shit. Gee, listen, I used to take pictures at the University of Central Florida. Everybody know this. And I had a website. It's called BlackoutUCF.com. I took pictures at this AKA probate. It was the January 2009. When I tell you, I posted them pictures on my website, and the AKA probate pictures got more hits than anything I ever put on that website. When it comes to the top, like, I guess in enrollment, the top four, the K's, the Deltas, them two for sure. I think them the two biggest. When it comes to them two, anything coming from them gonna get attention, type shit. So the young lady got a lot of attention. She got a lot of congratulations. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I only could think of one case when somebody had denounced their letters like a month after they probated. Now listen, if I tell this story, I gotta take it with a grain of salt, because I don't know if it's true. Cause I wasn't there. I can only speak, you know, I'm gonna tell a story. Nope, not gonna tell a story. Nope. But just know the person in question was physically harmed. It's a long time ago. I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't there. I had nothing to do with me. They were physically harmed. And they felt like they were, what's the word called when you're like not cool with everybody? Ostracized. They felt like they was ostracized from the organization, and they did not like how they were treated, so they decided to denounce. And something tells me that this young lady may have a similar story. Although in her letter she said, "Hey, it's because of my religion." You know, and then too, I don't think you should have put all that in your letter. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta spill them people beans and like tell everybody woo. But I'm curious to know, you know, if she felt like, if it was more so about how she may have been treated versus, I guess, the process type shit. But yeah, man, hey, we gotta be more open. Hey, you gonna take an oath? You gonna take this oath or you gonna leave? Straight like that. Salute to everybody involved. If I offended anybody at all, it was not my intention to offend anybody. Much respect to all the lovely ladies at Dutch Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So salute to all the lovely people over there at Howard University. Go Bisons. Go Rams. But go Bisons. Go Rattlers. Go Bisons. Go Bisons. Go Bisons. Y'all cool. I like y'all colors. Hey, but listen, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching all my videos, all 10 of y'all. Hopefully we can get some traction. The next time y'all see me though, I'm gonna have like some outro music. So y'all just say goodbye to silence. Okay.